What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Z-Roll, and today we're going to be talking about some secret food places on the Disney cruise.
Before we go over these 3 secret places with you guys, there's so many places you can eat on the Disney Cruise Line. So we're just gonna go over those really quick with you guys. So first off, there's Cabanas, which is an awesome buffet.
For some reason, whenever I hear Cabanas, I just think of like crab.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first time we went to Cabanas, that's what we would just mounted our plate with crab. So Cabanas is like crab in my mind for some reason. Great buffet though.
Yes. And then there's room service. And we'll actually link below. Our last video in this series was about room service and just some secret menu items there. So check that out too.
And then you have your main dining, okay? It's a rotational dining. In a nutshell, basically, you're gonna go to a different restaurant. Each night there's 3 restaurants on board, and you rotate through those, different menus, all that good stuff. It's awesome, it's fun, you'll love it. There's a lot of different people that do amazing videos on explaining the rotation dining, so check those out. Also, probably my favorite places to eat on the cruise is going to be on the pool deck. So you're gonna have like these amazing places like Pinocchio's Pizzeria. You're gonna have Flo's Cafe, Duck and Diner, Pete's Boiler Bites, Daisy Delights, which I love Daisy Delights because Daisy is my favorite Disney character. But basically, depending on which ship you're on, they're gonna have a different one of these. But what this is, it's gonna be like your pizza, it's gonna be like your hamburgers and cheeseburgers and wraps, French fries, and sometimes they have some special stuff that comes out once in a while as well. You're gonna find your soft serve ice cream on this deck. Guys, I'm telling you what, but even if you're not hungry, okay, if you walk by Pinocchio's Pizzeria and you smell that cheese pizza, you're gonna grab it. You just will. It's just part of that life. But we're not here to talk about all the food offerings on the cruise. We're here to talk about 3 secret, actually kind of 4, but this one you have to pay for, but 3 free secret food places on the Disney cruise.
So the first one we're gonna share with you guys is Cove Cafe. And Cove Cafe is an adult area, which is really cool. And
it's really cool.
And the coffees they serve there are specialties, so they do cost money, but they do have some free food there. So in the early mornings, afternoons, they'll have pastries, and then the late evenings it'll be more like meats and cheese and vegetables. We always try to check it out. We're like, I wonder what they have right now, because it does change, but it's awesome and it's good, and it's adults only area. So, and it's right up on the pool deck too, which is nice if you want to take a little break and go over there.
And guys, I for breakfast for me, I'm more of kind of like a coffee kind of guy with maybe like a scone or like a muffin or a pastry. So this is like fantastic for me. Sometimes I'll get up early when the kids are still sleeping, and I'll just like kind of squeeze in there really fast and grab a chocolate pastry. Now the second secret food place on the Disney cruise is the Vista Cafe. Now this is really similar to the Cove Cafe, but this is located in the atrium of the ship, so all ages are welcome. Now the drinks still cost money, they have pastries still, but they also have an assortment of like cookies and muffins and that kind of good stuff. But also what's really cool is like Palo Brunch, usually sometimes after Palo Brunch, they actually load in some of the leftover desserts from that brunch in the Vista Cafe. So if you have a favorite, dessert or whatever, I would go check Vista Cafe just to see if it's loaded in. Now guys, I'm just telling you what, there's so much food options that you probably are gonna forget a lot about this stuff because you're so full all the time. But just remember that if you're walking by, take a peek, you might find some good dessert. Okay, lastly, before we get to the bonus one, this is really secret. Not a lot of people know about this one. This is actually one of my favorite places to find food on the ship. And honestly, every single time we cruise, you'll find me here. It is located in the back of the ship in the adult entertainment section of the ship, and it is fantastic. So it's between 10 and 11 at night, and they're gonna have appetizers. And the reason why I love this is because you're not really gonna find this kind of food like located on the ship really anywhere else. I mean, you probably can find it, but they're gonna have like the chicken wings. They're gonna have like the sliders. They're gonna have like the pigs in the blanket.
They had pot stickers.
Pot stickers. Like they have like all this like food that I love. Like just the other night, we had an appetizer night. We went to the store and we just bought a bunch of like mozzarella sticks.
Appetizers for dinner.
Yeah, it was super unhealthy, but it was so good. And we love doing that sometimes. And so and I love eating late at night. It's like not healthy, but when you're on vacation, come on. So that's my favorite place to go.
Yeah.
Like 11 o'clock at night, you'll see me just like throwing down pigs in a blanket and being like, what's up, you know?
I don't think I've ever seen you so excited. We were at O'Gill's on the Disney Wonder, and we were going in for some kind of trivia game or something, and we look over, and we see this just spread of appetizers, and we're just like, his eyes got like this big. We're like, oh, okay, now we know where to go.
Well, and we thought it was just kind of like maybe it was a one-time night only thing.
Yeah.
And so we're like, oh, that's crazy. We stumbled upon something, and then we went back the next night. It was there, and our next cruise we went there. And it's a thing, but not a lot of people know about it. So you have to definitely check this out because it's some good food, greasy food, unhealthy food, but it's good.
And this last one is just kind of a bonus one because it isn't free, but it's something you might not know about as far as food goes or drinks on the Disney Cruise Line, and that is that you can get Dole Whips or Dole Whip floats, and they serve those usually on the pool deck or at the bars, but of course I had to share that because Dole Whips are my favorite, and any other Dole Whip lovers out there need to know about this.
Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. I hate Dole Whips, but I also heard that they're not as good as in the parks.
I have heard that too.
Have you have not had it before?
We never did. No, because I didn't know about it until afterwards.
Oh, interesting.
So we'll try it on our next one. But
the more you know.
Yes, but I have heard they're not as good as the parks. But
Yeah.
I
But
will,
you know
I will
what?
judge it. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is you have like the scene. You know, you get your Dole Whip, you sit on deck, you watch the ocean waves. I mean, what's better than that? Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is the second part of our series of talking about Disney Cruise because we can't cruise right now, so we thought, hey, let's talk about it. If you want to watch our room service one, we'll link that below again. You guys have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you guys here on Tuesday.
Bye.
Later, guys.